My name is Artyom. Artyom Dimitrov. So I was born and raised in Leningrad, even though I may not exist anymore, but it's not a part of the question. Anyways, I come from a poor family where my father and my mother were all farmers. Didn't do much. I remember having a sister, but she died when I was around maybe 7 years old. When I was old enough, I decided to be a politician. So I made a career like a politician for a while, but apparently putting all the money the people have given you as taxes, let's call it taxes, putting all that money into the military is apparently very wrong. So you need to focus on the people's education and sometimes even hospital. I don't understand, if they're going to war, why do they need hospital?
Så det finns en reklamvideo som du var med och gjorde till ditt parti när du slänger pengar på militären.
Oh yes, that's a very successful campaign actually. We gained around 40% legally and another 60% illegally. But of course people will never know that.
Okej, men så du sa att du är från Leningrad. Du vet, Putin är också från Leningrad. Hängde ni i samma områden eller?
Putin was, how do I say this? He's tough kid. Sometime he went out and ride a horse bareback. What should we do? No? We were just little kids when Putin first killed his first, let's call it bear because it was a very hairy man.
Så det står här att du har jobbat som fångövervakare vid finska gränsen.
I remember that.
Vad innehåller det här jobbet?
First of all, we keep the Finnish away. Then we keep the Russians inside. Because, apparently Russians hate themselves now. I don't know why. Anyway, so we sent them to gulags. Let's call them happy cats, but it's more like concentration camps, 10 times worse and still legal. So these gulags, they were fun. If you wanted to become a model, we sent you there. You would come out really skinny, really weak, and 9 out of 10 times you would look like a skeleton, like today's, models. So I'm supposed to make this political video. So we take out the best, and if you keep the bad things, you're pretty much an enemy of the state. So.
Jag förstår. Så vad jobbar du med nu?
Nowadays we work at the KGB.
Men KGB finns inte längre, det är bytt
namn. That's what you think. Call it as something else doesn't mean it's not the same. So, yes. And then we had the VDV for a while, but shit went south after Ukraine. Because, we invaded Crimea and that's on this other question.
Turkiet sköt ner ditt flygplan, då säger jag att det är ett militärflygplan, men du skrev in till vårt program att det var ditt privatflygplan.
Yes, they shot down my airplane like are. You don't shoot down a plane and then explain us not to get mad. We are going.
Nu har jag frågat dig många från ditt jobb men du sa att du var politiker ett tag.
Yes.
Och du är fortfarande det om jag förstår rätt.
Yeah.
Halvt. På fritiden.
Freelance politician, take care of business there, take care of business here.
Du jobbar ju här kan man ju säga fortfarande när det gäller dina jobb.
1 week per city. So,
och alla ställer som mot Putin.
I don't really say I work with them, because with them it sounds like you have a common goal. But we all know if you're not like Putin, we're going to. Yes. So we work against them, but at the same time with them. You see, like, if a politician disappears over there, nobody will care because it's probably corrupt. So who do you most trust, the government or the corrupt people that want to change the government?
Så vad försöker du göra med din politik?
This is kind of easy, like take 50% of all men in one village, put it in another village, make the people in current village lost their love, if that's a thing now, force to military service, send them down to Syria, named an IS soldier, wage war against the Americans, so we can slowly invade Alaska, where we in turn will get our Alaska back, then go in via Canada into US. Even though there might be weaponry or modern warfares, have superior technology, but they don't have superior technology with should not have mentioned the children. Go ahead. Next page.
Så vad gjorde du i armén?
Okay, you probably heard about, the Pripyat accident, Chernobyl. It's quite a funny story. So there I was, me and Dima, we were sitting there over the ledge, overlooking the landscape. We have one target, a Ukrainian general, apparently is leading a rebel against Soviets, but good luck with that. So then me and Dima, we were looking over the landscape, and we saw him driving his car, and a couple of other guys, like a convoy, but not really. So they were driving over there, and we decided to, take the shot. We didn't want him to arrive at the nuclear power plant yet, so we decided to wait. And lucky for us, one of the drivers decided to take a piss, so they need to stop the car. While the car stops, the general walks out. He stands there, stands very still. And I says to Dima, take the shot. But we didn't know that the general would have bulletproof armor. So Dima took the shot, flew straight through there. I could nearly see the bullet against the white landscape of, it was snowing outside, but so we see the bullet traveling really slowly from our perspective though. But then it hits him, and he turns around at the exact moment. So all we hear is that loud clanging sound. We see the bullet disappearing, and we see a couple of guards. They jump around, take the general down. Then the power plant in the background and the bullets traveling towards it. Did you know a fucking bullet could travel through vent down into the cooling chamber, ruin a whole uranium-383, make the thing overcook, and kill nearly thousands of people? You know how many people died in Chernobyl that day? It was how many was it?
10.
It wasn't 10, no, not 10. How many was in the village, No, it's not village, city. There was a couple people living there, 50,000 maybe. A couple of people that needed to, run.